For Michael, the year ahead, I'm going to try and set this up so you can kind of see what's going on. We're going to go into the Steampunk Tarot. It's one of my all-time favorites. This is one of the first decks that Phil got me, was the Steampunk Tarot, and I really, really love it. So we're going the year ahead for Michael, and this one I do have a couple, 3 of these decks, so we're going to go in and take a look. So I'm going to angle the iPad down and this down so you can see. All right. So Michael, the year ahead. Let's see what's going on. That goes through really smoothly. What is going on? Smooth like butter. Smooth like butter. I'm getting the Saturday Night Live skit. I think it was Myers that did that one. So funny. Smooth like butter. Smooth like butter. Yeah. You're chopping yourself down from something. This new way of thinking, the new way of doing is coming through. This is the sword of truth coming in, big, 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 with the Hanged Man. A willing sacrifice this year and a change in the perspective that allows more clarity. It's going to actually allow some speed for you. Now, I want to see what's going on with this. So hopefully you can see this well enough. And we'll get this one. Oh, darn it. Let me get this angle real quickly fixed. Okay. I think we got it there. Okay. We're going to start with June. Wow. You know, Michael, we're going to start with June, and my first thing is, who's she? Who's she? It's almost as if it's a feminine name that wants to come through in the month of June. There's something you need to honor. June is an old name like Hazel or some of those old, really old names. And Hazel, Mabel, June. These are May. These are really like the months that used to be the women's name. Very, very interesting to do this. Yeah. June, who is she? This feels like somebody that you know that would be like a birthday in June, maybe a Cancer type of a energy as far as their astrological goes. But June, who is she? This is a gentle month. This is a month for really, really marrying things together. The June brides, the June weddings, all of this stuff that cliche happens in June is coming through as you to rethink how you honor the feminine energy. This is huge. I don't know what this is about. 3 of Pentacles. Teamwork coming together. We're going to lay it out and we're going to see. Teamwork coming together. I love this. Okay. All right. June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. See what we got going on here. Okay. So we have this working together. This is a lot of people and a benefactor coming in. I'm getting a rich lady benefactor. Now, I don't know if you have an old auntie that loves and adores you or what, but this feels like a rich lady benefactor. I'm getting Miss Haversham, shades of Miss Haversham. This is really kind of wild. What is this about? For whatever reason, I'm getting the old crones love you. The old crones love you. There's a group of 3 old crones on the other side. You might even see them as the 3 fates. They're trying to help influence, move you forward, push you forward. You've made many willing sacrifices in your life. This is a position you're so comfortable with, but it is time for clarity to bring you off of the branch. No more sacrifices necessary. It's going to take a little bit of time for you to realize that this is within your power to do. The 3 fates are trying to push. This is huge and interesting. The King of Swords is here. But this is one that usually comes up as a marker of 3 months, and this is coming up in July. So July, August, September, October. So July, August, September, October. Queen of Swords is there. You've got the King and the Queen coming out. It feels like August might have a little bit of letting go of heartache or a little bit of things that have been heartache in the past. To read it only as third-party betrayal and heartache doesn't quite honor the depth of that card. When we have heartache, sometimes it's been there for a long time. Sometimes it's stuff that are beliefs we've held from childhood. Sometimes it's things that are from an old relationship and we find ourselves falling into that pattern or that belief system or where the doubt crowded in. This is June, July, August here. So July, you have more knowledge, more given. You're referencing your own library. It's like you're referencing your own hits, your own library, an old journal entry. These kinds of things that you've had written about yourself, you're changing the narrative. You're seeing what it was, what you believed, why you believed, where the competition was. In September, you're going to feel this again. August, September, you're going to feel heat and competition. You're going to be in the comparison game. As soon as you're in that and you recognize it, get yourself the fuck out of there. It makes no sense to stay in this game of comparison. It just doesn't. And even if it's comparing self versus older self, you are the version of yourself that you are in this now moment. Honor that and move forward with that. The comparison doesn't do you any good. all spotted animals are not cheetahs, right? A giraffe is meant to be a fucking giraffe, and a cheetah is meant to be a cheetah. And one shouldn't be the other. I used to tell my kids that's how you know that God has a sense of humor, just by looking at a giraffe, because that huge long neck, but what does he give them? A blue tongue? How crazy is that? And what do they have to do? How vulnerable they have to get to the watering hole, to take the time to get the drinks that they need to do. They cannot play the comparison game. Your spots are your spots. They're distinctly yours. I'm really strongly getting that you are not the odd man out. Your spots need to be honored. Your scars, your stripes, whatever it is that got you to where you are in this moment, in September, you need to recognize and honor. You will have to come and let go of this heartache in August. September, honor, honor, honor. Going into October, we see the Queen of Swords. Now, she suffers no fools. She says, cut the shit, and she moves forward. She's fair. She gets a bum rap as the bitchy one, or a little bit abrasive, but she's right. Like, an annoying amount of time. This person is right. This is the Queen of Swords calling you to fairness, not just knowledge, not just let's take action in 3 months. By the time the 3 months has been here, she's like, whoosh, you no longer get time in my life. You no longer get my energy. You no longer get my patience to wait for you to catch up to this version of me. It feels like there is some kind of severing of a tie, severing of a relationship that is old, that's outgrown, that's outdated. You've been patient, you've waited, and they need to go. You need to go your way from them. In October, you walk your own path. I want a little bit of clarification on this and see what's going on with this, okay? So we're going to see. This is the November. This is the October. What's going on with that? Same deck, third deck. Ha! Woo! Ha! Okay. Wow. Wow, kazow. Look at this. Look. Okay, this is huge. Okay, what you're getting on here. You're getting the nightmare, the rude awakening, the epiphany. This is all a realization. It comes when you get restless nights. You can't sleep. You're getting awake. Look for the 4 a.m. moment. This is not just you got to get up and pee. It's 4 a.m. Your spirit's trying to wake you up and give you a download. Let spirit come through. This is happening between October and November. This is truth, awakening. Definitely cutting down off that tree. Definitely. To thine own self be true, motherfucker. This is what it is. This is the card of judgment. This is when your higher self calls you and it's like, knock, knock, knock. It's banging on the door. It's not just a gentle knock, knock, knock. For you, it's knocking on that damn door. It's going to let you break through. Whoever needs to go in November, whether you separate yourself from them or they separate from you, is not going to be mattering because you're not going to be poor little match girl anymore. You just won't be like, I'm in lack. I don't have enough. You'd rather go your own way than put up with this nonsense. You're not going to stay where things are not fulfilling. You just won't. Now, in December, you have the fruits of labor coming through. December, what you've worked towards, what you've planted has grown, has been harvested. There's been a little bit of disappointment, but mostly what you've created is fabulous. Mostly what you can display on the wall, the things that are your accomplishments, the fruits of labor that have come in are beautiful, and anyone can see that. The people that can't see that need to bugger off. The people that can't see that around you have no business in your realm. That might sound a little bit harsh, but if people can't see you on your own terms and accept where you are and accept what's going on in who you are in this moment, then it means you've simply outgrown them. It doesn't mean that it has to be judgment of them. No, you stand in the judgment of self and you be your higher self, and that is the requirement going forward. 3 of Wands, huge. This is really seeing what's offshore and it's coming towards you. This is big in January. And in February, look at this. Holy cow. Breakthrough. This is legacy, dynasty. This is, usually you see the money machine and you see generational wealth, but this is legacy, dynasty. Something's coming through here, right here. It's almost like, I swear it's like a push. Hang on. What's going on there? There's some kind of energetic connection coming in here, and there's like some kind of balance that comes in with this. You've cleared away debris, people, old ways of being to such a state that you would now have the freedom to go forward, pursue something. This is a generational healing moment. I want to look at this. What are you healing? Or what do you need to know about the healing? That's a little bit better. You know what you're healing already, but what else do you need to know about it in January? There it is. The Knight of Pentacles. You've been forever waiting, thinking if you needed to prepare more, if you just had a little bit more, you'd be more ready to do, more ready to pursue, more ready to adventure on. You're ready. This is where you need to take the action. You have got all the preparation you need, everything you could possibly need. Again, that energy is coming through again with a push, a push. What is going on with that? What I'm feeling is almost like a magnetic push. You might feel it like a pull, but you know when you slap your hands together, do this, and you can feel that energy between. That's the energy that's present in these two cards. Really, really big. Ready to go, ready to go, ready to go forward. This is the adventure that opens up in February for you. I want to look to September. Again, we go back to this, and we were talking about spots, and we were talking about giraffes and cheetahs and the spots. The energy to just know and relish the spots that you have, to really love the skin that you're in, love exactly how you've been created, how you've been made, what you've been through, the steps, everything. You finally recognize that your path has been perfect and you're not off course, and you really are ready to walk it, to walk your walk. This is really, really strongly present, strongly felt there. March, 6 of Cups. Nostalgia, this is actually a beautiful reference for you. Now, sometimes this comes through and it's like, you know, nostalgia can get us drawn too much into the past. We sometimes remember the pain of the past and not the pleasantries and not the gentleness and not the tenderness. And it feels like in March, you will be able to remember the pleasantness the way you would remember somebody, like if they passed on, you might remember the good and bad, but with the passage of time, you can have more appreciation for the good. It doesn't mean you have to sugarcoat it. And sometimes this comes through as don't sugarcoat the shit sandwich. This is coming through as a revering something from the past that you had forgotten, that you remember, that is nostalgic, that it's important to you. It helps you let go of some of this pain. It helps you let go of some of it, and you won't be rose-colored glasses either. This is a nostalgia in a way that actually helps heal. It's remembering a simple moment, a treasured moment that really helps you. And it's like, if you would have been able to see back then, maybe you would have been able to walk this path a little bit differently with a little bit less pain. The nostalgia is coming through like a beautiful gift, a beautiful offering, something that is sweet. Yeah, and you will remember it. The metaphor that I'm getting to tell you is you'll remember it almost like you would remember a lullaby. That's what I'm getting. You will remember it that easily. And it's probably to do with those early years. I would say probably younger than 6. You will remember this. It's something you will remember from that time that helps you move forward. The 9 of Wands, April. Holding your ground in such a strong way. Super important for you right now. This is where you've been through the battle, been through the war. You're standing your ground. You're looking more clearly. This one is actually looking through a scope. You can see he's actually looking through a scope. He's looking through a different lens, and it helps him move forward. It helps him hold the ground that he's gained. That's April. And May, 9 of Pentacles, sitting pretty in the garden with sharper eyes again, looking with sharper eyes in order to go forward. Do you want any clarification on that? Yes, we do. What's up with that? Such the breakthrough. And the breakthrough happens after December. So it's not like you're just fiddle farting around until December, but the breakthrough happens as you close the books on 2024. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, we've got this as the repeat. Boom, boom, boom. Referencing January. We've got this as the repeat, referencing October. We've got this, the Page of Pentacles, the one that needs to go be the Batman versus the page here. Or excuse me, the knight here that wants to go forward, go forward. Yeah. This is when it comes in. This is when it comes in big. It's come full circle and you know it. You recognize it and you are on the path and you really, really, you get it. You get what the lesson is. You get how it's all come together. It's like for years, maybe even more than a decade, a long time, you haven't understood why it needed to be this way, why it needed to come this way. Finally, the understanding is there in a big way, and boom, you see it through fresh eyes. It's like you finally see some of the people in your past, not as characters and the roles they played in your life, but as the people that they are. It's like when we get to see our parents as flawed people or our ex-lovers as really great teachers of forgiveness. You have that grace granted to you, and it's huge. This is what's going on for you. This is huge. It's like the student finally understands with total clarity, the ability to move forward on their own terms. It's beautiful. Anything else? Yeah, I would say don't worry so much about the financial struggles for you this year. I'm getting the coins, and I'm getting cash register machine, ka-ching, ka-ching. This is like, it's not saying that it's not the slot machine, it's the cash register. It's fair exchange of currency, fair exchange of energetic currency. You're getting better and better at doing that, and I think the money's going to flow pretty good. You're not going to have a whole lot of issues with that. You're going to be wise with that. That's what I've got. That's complete. Holy smokes, that's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. That's what I got for you, honey. Good luck.